So one of the questions that we always get is, do you ever travel without the kids? And the answer is yes. Serge and I try to go on a no-kids vacation at least once a year in normal times. Of course, with COVID, childcare has been a lot harder to organize, and so it hasn't happened this year or last year. But each of us has managed to do some solo trips. So Serge just went to Cartagena in Colombia with his boys, and I am in Toronto right now visiting my sister. So my sister and I haven't seen each other in 2.5 years. But now that Canada finally reopened its borders to American travelers, here I am. Hi, good, thanks. By the way, this is not going to be a comprehensive things to do in Toronto type of video. My only agenda for this trip was to spend quality time with my sister. So this will be a fun, casual vlog of what it's like when I take a trip without Serge and the girls. By the way, my sister's name is Aurora, but we call her by her nickname Wawa. I flew Air Canada out of LaGuardia's Terminal B. At first I was kind of dreading this because, as you've probably noticed, JFK is our preferred airport. But when I got to LaGuardia, I was shocked to see how great it looked. The airport's been going through some pretty extensive renovations, and Terminal B is one of the buildings where the renovations have been completed. There are some cool New York-themed murals in the check-in area. The security area was spacious and everything ran very smoothly. The new retail shops look great, and it's nice to see that they included homegrown New York brands like Magnolia Bakery and Artists and Fleas. And this fountain was pretty spectacular. I booked an economy seat, but decided to pay to upgrade to first class last minute when I got to the check-in counter. The seats were comfortable enough, but the cleanliness left a lot to be desired. There was this big, unidentified stain on the wall next to the window, and when I opened my tray table to wipe it down, it was covered with red wine that was still wet. Clearly somebody had spilled their drink all over it on the previous flight, and it hadn't been cleaned or sanitized before our flight started. The food also wasn't very appetizing. They served this wrap, which I think had turkey and roasted red peppers in it. It was kind of gross. The tuna sandwich I'd bought in the terminal before the flight was actually a lot better than this. The Customs and Border Patrol area was a total mess. More about that soon. Hello, finally made it to my hotel. And if nothing else, the hotel room is beautiful. Look at this beautiful tub. It's like a walk-through bathroom, king bed, little coffee tea station, nice desk area. And let's check out the city views. Beautiful. Okay, so definitely if there is some kind of VIP like meet and greet or express entry option at the Toronto airport, take it. Because I was in that border patrol line for over 2 hours and it was hot and sweaty, like there wasn't enough air circulating. You know, there was no kind of social distancing at all. So yeah, I look and feel so gross right now. I am going to hop in the shower and go to bed because I'm exhausted. All right, just had my room service breakfast delivered. Since we're in Canada, it's only appropriate that I get Canadian bacon. So I was today years old when I learned that Canadian bacon is not called that in Canada. In Canada, they call it pea meal bacon. So I've been going completely without makeup for pretty much all of these 21 resorts trips because it's so hot, like it just all melts off anyway. So, I mean, it is hot here, but I'm gonna use my little setting spray and hopefully it won't all melt off. But yeah, it'll be nice to wear some makeup for a change and look a little decent. Oops, wrong way. I'm so bad at makeup. I don't know what I'm doing.
Long time.
No, baby. Hi, reunited finally with my sister. Okay, so we are gonna check out this Monet exhibit. It's kind of like the Van Gogh one, right? Yep. That's like projected and stuff, but this is like the Monet version. Aurora has seen the Van Gogh one, and supposedly it was pretty cool. It came to New York We actually were invited, but we kind of flaked out, which happens a lot when you're an introvert like me. We're the introverted sisters. The other sister is the extrovert, so she doesn't understand us. Hey, so we're here with my sister Aurora and her friend Michelle, former roommate actually, right? So we're about to go in and check out this Monet exhibit. Always exiting through the gift shop. Gonna get some Monet merch. Definitely.
Hella shameless, necklace on me decorated. All this got me feeling jaded. Hold up, I'll be waiting. Bad thing on my radar. Told me that I'm in a playlist. Flower bomb, she a lotus. I be thinking that I'm famous. I remember when I prayed for this. No sleep, cause I'm anxious. All this for entertainment. Crazy thinking that it's day one. All this spinach for the taking. Yeah, hold it down for the nameless. Oh yeah, I've been on a grind, yeah.
So we're laying in bed in my room and we're watching 90 Day Fiancé. But we're kind of confused because neither of us has watched the show before, but it's like this weird version where the couples are watching another couple and commenting and reacting. So we're lost, but we're enjoying the air conditioning and the luxury. Okay, so we finished chilling and we're both getting a little bit hungry, but we don't want to eat too much because we have a very, very, very special dinner tonight. Wait till you see that's going to be super epic. But we're going to walk over to Italy and get a little bit of food and maybe a little bit of tiramisu. Because I've actually never tried the tiramisu, but it's like pretty epic, right?
Yeah.
This is my favorite thing. I didn't even know this was actually Italian. Yeah, I just associate it with like Chinatown.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I guess Chinese people really like it. Okay, so we are about to dig into this tiramisu. This was so annoying because first we didn't have enough tea bags, so we waited to get some from housekeeping, and then we realized we forgot to get spoons from Italy, so then we had to wait another bunch of time. So finally, after 40 minutes, we're ready to eat. Why are you doing it in slow motion?
Oh, you're filming.
Ooh, yes. Damn, that looks good. By the way, if you're new to this channel, we're the Sognonvi family. There's me, Carmen, my husband Serge, and our daughters Sean and Ella. We work full-time as travel creators, and we're all about inspiring families to explore the world together in comfort and style. We share tips on how you can save time, reduce hassle, and maximize comfort when you travel with kids. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Our family has set a goal of visiting 21 resorts in 2021. Why resorts? Well, we actually have a whole video that explains that, which I'll link below. I'll also link to our 21 resorts in 2021 playlist so you can check out all the other properties we'll be visiting. That evening, we drove uptown to one of my favorite restaurants in Toronto, Fisherman Lobster Clubhouse. Ever since my sister took us here a few years ago, it's become a tradition for us to come here every time we're in Toronto.
Hey, I'm Ryan.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Alan.
After you order the lobster, the server will bring it to your table so that you have a chance to hold it up and take pictures.
Lobsters.
Okay, so I was too scared to hold it.
Yeah. She's like, you want to hold it? Try to hold it.
Oh! You lost the Jenga game. Alright, so only the head is left. Aurora and Alan are gonna try it out. Is it batter or is it something else too?
It has some flesh in it. Yeah,
Does it taste just like the rest of the stuff? Or does it taste different?
It's good.
Oh, okay.
You should try it.
By the way, Alan joked that he and Wawa should start an Instagram account called Top Flight Extended Family, where the both of them would document their lives with deliberately bad and boring photos. Leave a comment if you would like to see that. Okay, so earlier today we were walking along that like waterfront area, and there was this kind of area where there were steps. So I was walking in this part where there was about like a couple inches of a step. I just didn't see it. And so my foot kind of landed weird, and now I have sprained my ankle. I didn't think much of it at the time, it seemed fine, but as the day has gone on, I now can barely walk. I'm not even sure how Monday is gonna work of me navigating the airport on my own. I may have to see if I can get some kind of assistance or something. Unless this gets way better by Monday, it's gonna be a struggle. Okay, so I got my ice pack. I'm gonna elevate my foot, see if that's gonna help at all and ice it for a little while before I go to sleep. The next morning, we met Michelle and Ryan for some dim sum. The dim sum here was just okay, but if it's good enough for Justin Trudeau and Queen Elizabeth, I guess it should be good enough for a civilian like me. After dim sum, I went to get my rapid antigen test, which I would need to re-enter the US. The Four Seasons recommended getting it done at Vector Health Labs, which is just a block or two away. So we're back after dim sum, and Wawa is telling me that the reason I sprained my ankle is because I'm staying on the 14th floor, because the number 4 is unlucky in Chinese culture. So basically it's my fault. We had dinner at a Nicaraguan restaurant called La Bella Managua. So you have to check out my sister's phone. So I keep telling her to turn it off because this is so stressful. It looks like a timer that's about to go off, but that's like her battery indicator. Like, why does that need to be so prominent? For the last couple days, I've been kind of stressing about how it's going to be at the airport when I fly back to New York, because with this bum leg, it's going to be really hard to, walk long distances. From the gate to the immigration was a pretty long walk when I arrived in Toronto. And then of course I had to stand in immigration for 2 whole hours. So I don't know what it's going to be like leaving. Hopefully the immigration is less crazy on the way out. But just in case, I called Air Canada yesterday to see if they can arrange for like airport assistance. So basically, I think I'm gonna get a wheelchair. I know it may sound extra, but remember, I'm traveling all by myself. If my leg suddenly gives out, like there's nobody to help me, or if it's like a mile walk to the gate, I'm gonna be really stuck and also moving very slow, and I might miss my flight. Good morning, final meal. I had to head to the airport around 1 p.m., so Wawa and I had one final meal together, an early lunch at a great Italian place called Tironi. How cute are these spoons? They're like little shovels. Spoons. No slow motion this time. It's 10 p.m. I am still in Toronto. So basically my flight was supposed to leave at 5 p.m., kept getting delayed, half hour. The flight crew, I guess they were late coming in, and then basically they were not able to clear Immigration and Border Patrol. And so they ended up canceling the entire flight at like 7:30 p.m. So yeah, it's so ridiculous. Like these short flights are the ones that always get delayed the most. So thank God I asked for the wheelchair special assistance, because my God, we traversed the freaking entire terminal. Like we probably crisscrossed that thing like 10 times, like the entire length of it, with all the changes and going from this desk to this desk to try to like get us rebooked. So the deal is I'm now in a DoubleTree by the airport. And by the way, no freaking cookies. Like literally the only good reason to stay at a DoubleTree is that warm cookie when you check in, and there was no cookie. So I haven't even had dinner. It's 10 p.m. I haven't eaten since that lunch you just saw. So everything's pretty much closed. So I just have my very sad Subway sandwich and and I'm so hungry that I'm not hungry anymore. You know that feeling when it's like it's been so long that like your stomach is just given up? Toronto airport is a real mess right now. Be warned if you're gonna come here. Be prepared to wait for hours. Be prepared for crazy delays. Have flexible travel plans, because if you gotta be somewhere at a certain time, you're probably not gonna make it. Just be forewarned. So, gonna eat my sad sandwich now, and I will see you guys in the morning. Hi.
Where to?
New York.
Come on in.
Finally back home. Ella's telling her super long story. Sean is being sassy. Serge is being awesome.
Mommy's ankle is broken.
It's not broken, it's sprained. So how did it feel for me to not be here?
Lonely.
Did you guys miss me?
Yes. Very much.
I missed you guys too.
And also,
Look at these beautiful cards the girls made me. This one is from Sean. This is me and my sister reuniting. And then me coming back to see the family. Look, this is me breaking my foot. You see the dotted line? And there's me being sad on the plane. And then, yay, back home. Traveling is not the same without the family part of Top Flight family. This was just Top Flight lady. Top Flight lady trip. Okay, if you'd like to find out why we're visiting 21 resorts in 2021, just click that video right there. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications. And follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Top Flight Family. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.